accompanied by Aden Cross, Christian Cross, and A.O.K. BA2K.
BA2K. Conversation between Chase and referee Eric Cherry. Oh boy, here we go. And we're underway this matchup, this triple threat DLC match. All competitors legal, they're just going at it, throwing haymakers. BA2K and A7's Caesar taking down Nick Green. The Cross Brothers on the other side of the ring. Everybody's already grabbing for weapons. The Den standing tall in the center. But boy, not a great place to be right now. Looks like everybody's got chairs. S.O.S and the Cross Brothers making their way into the ring with chairs. The Den completely surrounded. And there we go. Oh my goodness. The pent-up frustration of the Cross Brothers and S.O.S being taken out as chair shots on the Den. Caesar getting taken care of. BA2K and Caesar on the outside of the ring, leaving S.O.S and the Cross Brothers in the center. See, now this is what's interesting, right? Oh my goodness. They were nice to each other earlier, but at some point there's only one winner. You can only be nice for so long. And there goes Nick Green on the outside. A.O.K. taking out A7's in the center, and now him and Christian Cross working together into the chair. And now holding him into it. What does Christian Cross have planned? Oh, sliding drop kick. You owe me a space. I don't know. What did you say? I said sliding kick. I said sliding drop kick. That was different. That wasn't a full jinx. All right, you're not getting me this time. There goes A.O.K. over the top of the rope. Over the top rope. And now straight out of Saginaw in the ring. They set up the chair in the center. They've got Christian Cross on the sides. Atomic drop. Bringing him down back first onto the chair. And look at this, now the Den's back inside the ring. And they attack straight out of Saginaw. They got a few minutes of time on the outside to catch a breath as S.O.S and the Cross Brothers were going at it. We've got Christian Cross and A.O.K. on the outside now. Nick Green, whoa, getting manhandled by the Den. Wow, into the neck breaker. You know, there's certain things only a team like the Den can do, and something like that's one of them. I mean, they manhandled a grown man like he was a child. A7's trying to get revenge, does not work out, and he's now in trouble. Trying to stop the freight train that is so difficult. Once they start getting moving around, once they have things at their own pace. Oh my goodness, the mighty BA2K backing it up, going for seconds. Moving the ring along with it. I mean, I think we shifted the ring earlier, but really we could have just had BA2K run from corner to corner. We didn't need to get the whole crew along to try to shift it into position. Oh man, and look at this on the outside. Finally, our first ladder trying to be introduced here. But Caesar cutting off Christian. And they're going under the ring now. And it looks like on the other side of the ring, we've got A.O.K. and we've got Nick Green inside the ring. Caesar and BA2K looking underneath. Caesar pulling out a ladder. He's got a shorty. That ladder looks perfectly advertised. I don't know if it's tall enough to grab the swords. Yeah, might not be. And Mr. A.O.K. in the ring. Oh my goodness! Some teamwork from Nick Green and A.O.K. as it's basement drop kick knocks the ladder into the Den. And now they're on opposite sides of this ladder, fighting over it. Caesar again up to the apron. Oh my goodness, and once again some teamwork, and they go right back to it. But now BA2K in the ring, and they're conceding to the same effect of hitting BA2K. Oh my goodness. The Den is down, and they go right back to fighting over that ladder. in with a dropkick. That was Aden on the outside.
There is so much chaos here, folks. It is hard to tell what's going on. Here comes our first door.
I think it's a closet door. One of the bifold closet doors. Those things are short, thick, and thick.
That's gonna hurt.
I think you probably use that like a mat more than a table. At least that's what I would do.
Props it up against the ropes. Caesar Asher pressed against it.
Trying to get it lined up against it.
And look at this.
They're holding it up. Oh my God! Whoa! What a break! What a break! I thought there was zero chance of that.
Oh my God. They put him straight through that door. Mighty Bojack trying to get in. He's got a ladder in hand, but his partner is out for the count.
And both the Cross Brothers get taken out. A.O.K. back up to his feet. He takes a ladder to the midsection, then to the back.
Oh no. And even without a partner, he could set that ladder up and climb to the top.
8-7's now with a chair wailing on the Mighty Bojack.
His partner, Nick Green, on the outside, coming in with a chair of his own. A.O.K. in the corner, knocked out. Caesar Asher put through a door, knocked out. Mighty Bojack taking chair shot after chair shot from straight out of Saginaw. Christian Cross on the outside of the ring.
Straight out of Saginaw setting something up. They've got a few chairs.
Another door being introduced.
Looks like they're going to be setting up something else deadly here.
Nick Green put the boots to A.O.K. to make sure he stays down.
And now setting up that door between the two chairs. A makeshift table, if you will.
Look at this. A.O.K. getting pulled out by Christian Cross. He's taking his partner to safety here.
And Bojack turning it around on S.O.S. as he starts the attack on him. Just the amount of weight that he has to throw around was easily enough to overpower both A7's and Nick Green.
And look at this, Nick Green from behind with one of those pieces of the door.
Hitting Caesar right across the dome. And then right to the back of the Mighty Bojack.
And you can hear the thud of that door crashing against the Mighty Bojack's back.
And now S.O.S. working together to put him through the door they set up. There he goes!
The Mighty Bojack might have a mighty big broke back.
He'll have something to take back to Mountain Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore. Yeah. We're gonna stop that right now before I have to get beat up by it. And A.O.K. on the outside with Christian Cross.
Aden Cross.
Christian Cross, of course.
Yeah, Aden's giving some advice, trying to help up A.O.K., make sure he's all right. Christian Cross on the opposite side of the ring, on the far side away from the commentation station. We've got Nick Green battling A.O.K. now. Caesar in the middle of the ring. Bojack through the table has flinched.
There he goes, finally.
A7's making his way out to the crowd.
There's Nick Green on the outside of the ring. He's grabbing another ladder.
A7's grabbing the baby ladder from the concession stand. And then using it as a weapon against Caesar.
They're using it as a battering ram. And they're finding any bodies out there. Oh, look at this. Aden Cross saying, listen, I'm not even a part of this man. You stay away.
And all men keep to their terms there.
But folks, Aden Cross, he's not in this match necessarily, but there's nothing wrong with him getting involved. There's no disqualification.
There's no disqualification here. Nothing's going to stop him from being able to get involved except for his injury. Might not want to risk prolonging the severity of it. Now Christian Cross up on top of that huge ladder on the outside of the ring.
And his brother Aden just hold it down. They're making sure that it's very secure. There he goes!
Crossbody to the den!
Huge crossbody! And folks, when we promised chaos, we knew we would deliver.
And now A.O.K. grabbing the smaller ladder bringing it into the ring. Christian Cross up to his feet. Caesar and Bojack both reeling.
And so far, as chaotic as this has been, this might be the first attempt that we're seeing at somebody actually trying to reach the championship katanas.
Ace Evans, though, with the smaller ladder, setting it up next to Christian Cross on the slightly larger ladder.
And straight out of Saginaw, seems like they're surrounding Christian Cross. A.O.K. up there now, too.
This is a dangerous predicament. You see Nick Green and A.O.K. on the wrong side of the ladder. That paint shelf up at the top causing the ladder to start to buckle a little bit.
And they're all hanging on. I don't think they realize the Den is recovered and they're outside behind them.
And they're just going to push those ladders aside, it looks like. Oh, no! And all competitors got thrown off the ladder as they got tossed to the side like they were nothing by the Den.
And the Den frustrated, furious.
And Aden Cross wisely, he's grabbing the ladder and pulling it out of the ring. Oh! Can't use it.
And he used it as a lever to smash Caesar Asher right in the face.
And now Bojack trying to get a grasp on it.
And he's pulling it back into the ring finally. Man, Aden Cross has just made huge dividends for his team.
Yeah, he might have just saved the match. But he might be getting the receipt he was hoping not to.
Yeah, he painted a target on his back. And wait a second. He's doing his utmost to fight back.
But he has no use of that right hand.
He tries to use it. Oh, no. Bojack ripping the cast off.
Yeah, that hand brace that he's been using. I've seen the scar and it looks terrifying.
Look at this. He's trying his best to fight back.
And now Caesar just lining up. Oh! Chair shot right to the back. Aden Cross is down.
But man, he bought his team some time. Some very much needed time. A.O.K. trying to make his way to his feet, but man, I feel like at this point, if you stand up, you're a target for the Den.
Yeah, doesn't matter who we are.
Oh no. The Den, they're targeting that injured hand of Aden Cross.
I think he just tossed a chair out of the ring and I think it hit Nick Green on accident.
There are bodies and tables and ladders. Doors.
A.O.K. and Christian Cross, they work together to stop that chair shot to save Aden. And now they're going hog wild on the Den.
Den finally in some serious trouble here. Oh my God, A.O.K. snapping a mud hole into the mighty Bojack in the corner there. Chance of S.O.S. straight out of Saginaw ringing through the arena.
Yeah, they're still down and out on the outside by the entranceway underneath that huge ladder, but Nick Green back up to his feet and he's grabbing another one of the closet doors. Looking to hit Christian Cross with it, but Christian Cross turning it around, grabbing it now. The Den still out, but Caesar sits up just to knock down Ace Evans.
And there are so many weapons in the ring. Oh no, oh my gosh!
Adding stairs to the equation there. Doors, ladders, chairs, and stairs. Oh my.
Oh my.
I don't think we're in Kansas anymore, JLC.
DLCS, baby. Another door being propped up against the chair as A.O.K. hammers on Caesar.
A chair shot to Bojack from Christian.
And it looks like they're once again setting up these doors between two chairs. They have 2 sets of these set up.
Oh wait, no. It's getting turned around. A double choke slam. Oh my God! The Den taking the opportunity as they swung around the momentum and capitalized by taking out A.O.K. and Christian Cross.
Absolutely.
With a double choke slam.
And straight out of Saginaw, making their way into the ring.
BA2K down and out. They are clean out. Ace Evans, though, back up in the middle of the ring. Nick Green back up. The Den on the mat.
And folks, they might have a chance to be able to crawl up and get those swords, but there's just too much chaos. There's nowhere to set up a ladder. They need to you beating the hell out of everybody.
Yeah, more doors being added into the play, adding into the equation.
And look at this. Oh my God.
That was just a thud off the thick skull of the Dean of Mean.
Dean of Mean and Nick Green, baby. Look at this, chairs being set up again with a door. They're making another table here in the middle of the ring.
This one a full-size door.
This is gonna be crazy. Oh no.
Looks like he's setting up Bojack, waiting for the moment to strike. Fireman's kick, no. Bojack too heavy.
He tries again. They don't call him Mighty for nothing.
Bojack picking him up in a fireman's kick. Looking for the Death Valley drive through the table.
Right through the door. Nick Green didn't realize his partner was in trouble.
And now Bojack with a boot to Nick Green. Caesar back up to his feet. There's another door propped up in the corner.
This is not going to go well.
There he goes. Right through the closet door in the corner. Nick Green through a table. Ace Evans through a table. A.O.K. Christian Cross. Both members of the Den have gone through doors, throughout this match.
And folks, this is awesome. And look at this, the Den clearing the ring, perhaps to be able to finally get a ladder and attempt to make the climb. Only one attempt has been made so far. The swords still hang.
Yeah, it was barely a haphazard at that effect, with everybody climbing different sized ladders in the center. And the weak-willed, or not weak-willed, but weakened Caesar Asher struggling with the ladder.
Folks, every single person in this match is already heavily damaged, in serious trouble. And here we go, they're setting up the ladder.
Looks like Bojack's gonna hold it while Caesar goes up. He checked his surroundings. He's got his hand on the swords. The katanas. The championship katanas. A.O.K. though. Christian Cross up on the top.
I don't think Caesar sees Christian.
Oh! Takes him down. Here's a leaping forearm.
And now A.O.K. suddenly left alone.
Moves the ladder out of the way though. He knows this isn't going to be enough to keep Caesar down. So he's hoping to hit him with...
Oh my God! Planting it with a DDT. Oh my God! A springboard back kick by Ace Evans. Oh no, that was Nick Green.
Yeah, that was Nick Green.
My goodness.
Big Bo Stunner!
Stunner! Oh, here's Ace Evans. He's got a chair. Massive stunner. Cutter, rather.
We're all over the place right now.
Oh
I'm
my
sorry,
God.
ladies and gentlemen.
This is crazy.
We're trying to get it together.
And here we go, Ace Evans.
Setting up the ladder in the center of the ring, trying to make the climb. A.O.K. trying to hold him down.
Eats a knee for his efforts. And here we go. Ace Evans making the climb.
But Aden Cross now making his way to the ring. He'll do anything to stop anybody. Twist him around.
Look at this. Oh my gosh, vicious. And knocks the ladder down.
Making sure no one's going to have an opportunity except the Cross Bros. I think he just grabbed a broken door.
Oh yeah, setting it back up. He doesn't care.
Ray Larson, though, making her way out. We saw her compete earlier. Aden Cross going through the front of that door.
Ray Larson had seen enough interference.
She became the equalizer in that situation.
Oh my goodness, and once again, Christian Cross alone. Caesar Asher making his way inside. Bojack also getting back up. On the inside, Mr. OK trying to get his feet. I think straight out of Saginaw might be completely out.
A chair to A.O.K. Bojack's got a hold of Christian Cross at the top of the ladder.
Look at this, Christian Cross doing everything he can to knock out both members of the Den and make the climb.
Yeah, he's got to be careful. He had a little uneasy footing on that ladder.
And now Bojack holding the ladder, making the climb on the opposite side. Oh, no.
I think he just hit him with a low blow.
Low blow on Christian Cross.
A little sucker punch from behind. Nobody likes taking it from the back.
No, they don't, Tommy.
And now Caesar picking up Christian Cross by the legs.
God. This is not good.
Hitting him with the 3D.
Chair gets spilled to the outside of the ring. There is nobody up. The Den makes their way to their feet, but folks, this is insanity.
Christian Cross unconscious, it looks like at the moment. A.O.K. barely able to ground himself up to his feet.
Oh no.
And he's gonna eat a spear.
And look at this.
Can't forget the three most important meals of the day: breakfast, lunch, and spears.
Oh baby. And here we go, the Den climbing.
Bojack
Saginaw down.
The Cross Bros down and out.
Down.
Caesar looking over at the destruction and mayhem they've caused.
And what is everybody, all the teams trying to make their feet.
They're trying to stop them.
Oh my goodness. Folks,
the Den.
If you thought the Den would finally be vanquished, I'm afraid you placed your bets on the wrong horses.
Still, Golden Tag Team Champions, the Den.
And folks, Tommy, I have to ask this question.